What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mike on the mic. Yeah, I'm over here watching this playoff game. We got your boy Westbrook. Man, he's been out there killing it tonight already. So we're gonna see who's gonna win, Oklahoma or Denver. I kind of like both teams, so I don't think I would be happy either way. Um, I just don't want Boston to be in there. I don't like Boston. I'm going for the Knicks, y'all. I'm going for the Knicks this year. New York, baby. So, yeah, there's not really any Texas teams this year in there. Houston's out, Dallas is out, San Antonio's out. So, yeah, NBA's been like legendary. It's I was just talking earlier how physical the games have been and how it's almost vintage like. Back then when they would get down in the paint and they would get dirty down there, man, they're just battling for them rebounds. I've seen some flagrant fouls. I've seen some crazy stuff, man. Some buzzer beaters. Man, they're just battling. It's just like the Clash of the Titans. If you've been missing these playoff games, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's your fault. But anyhow, we're going to talk a little bit about the Cowboys. Even though the NBA playoffs is very exciting, we're going to talk about a couple different topics that I heard online today. One of them was Dallas was actually going to get Rashad Bateman from um, from the Ravens. Sorry, I'm tired, y'all. So it's been a long day, but yeah, they were going to get Rashad Bateman, number 7 for the Ravens. He only had like 300 yards his first year, maybe 400 yards his second year. He's the same age as Pickens. They're both going into their fourth year rookie deal. So anyhow, he had way more touchdowns than Pickens, though. He had like 10 touchdowns. Pickens only had like 2. But Pickens had way more yards, way more acrobatical catches, and stuff of that nature. Bateman's more of a physical guy, almost like a Mingo. So I don't understand why they would want to get somebody they already got a Mingo. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's good that they got Pickens. I would much rather have Pickens than Bateman, to be honest. I would have been kind of disappointed if they picked him up over Amari Cooper. I think Amari Cooper's better, but your best pick would have been Pickens. So Slim Pickens, baby. But they were saying that I don't know if this is true or not. It's a rumor going around that um, there were other teams that Pittsburgh was calling and saying, "Hey, are you interested?" I guess they were going to try to get a better deal, on a few other teams that he might have liked. I think that Mike Tomlin was looking out for the kid, honestly, because they didn't have to let him go, but he just wasn't doing good in Pittsburgh. He was getting uh, fines and penalties, so they talked to the agent. The agent and Mike Tomlin probably came up with something that was best for the kid. Get him out somewhere where he's going to have a fresh start under leadership like Dak Prescott. And did you know that he's already really good friends with CeeDee Lamb? CeeDee Lamb and Pickens already had a relationship, so they were really good friends. So that's awesome that they already are friends. And he's already saying, "Hey, man, I'm ready to work. I'm not worried about the money. I'm going to go out and prove myself this year, and I'm going to prove all the haters wrong," is what he said. And he's already ready to work with Dak. He's already been working with Dak and CD. And I believe he's going to prove the haters wrong because he's going on a contract year. So he's going to try to prove himself and get that big contract, that generational wealth, baby. That 30 to 35 million a year. He's trying to get that CD money. He's trying to see what CD be like. So, but yeah, I'm super happy that they got him. I was a little disappointed they didn't get Amari Cooper. But tell me what y'all think. Would you have rather have gotten A, Amari Cooper, B, Pickens, who we already got, or C, Bateman? Leave in the comments A, Amari Cooper, B for Bateman, or P for Pickens. So leave that down in the comment. Let me know which receiver you would like best. Another topic. The Dallas Cowboys looks like they're done with free agency right now, unless they just pull a rabbit out of a magic hat. until June 1st. June 1st is going to be whenever the players become cheaper, where the team's going to have to pay them more of the contract. So look for a few players to get cut that are good. They're talking about maybe some good corners that might be getting cut. I would rather have Stephon Gilmore than another corner in the league just because he has that experience. He's an old head who's going to get in there. Like my boy was saying at the Dallas Cowboy Pro Shop the other day, he's an old head that's going to get in there and he's going to teach them boys some things. You know what I'm saying? And he's going to hold it down for the defense until Trayvon Diggs comes back, until uh, Siobhan Revel, I think I'm saying it right. It's not Revel, it's Revel, comes back. And so they need time to heal. They don't need to rush it. I would hate more than anything for a Diggs to come back too early or Siobhan Revel to come back too early and re-injure that knee. And we don't really quite trust our other corners. Josh Booth was really good last year as a rookie. He was coming up. He was looking like a Diggs, you know what I'm saying? Or he was looking like a Deron Bland. But he got hurt. So we have some really good corners. They're just banged up right now. So bring in someone like a Stephon Gilmore, you know what I'm saying? That's going to hold it down, teach them some things, and, provide that veteran leadership. Um, the other thing is they still could pick up, Gilmore later. But I heard that Gilmore was just there for the retirement of Tyron Smith, which we didn't know that earlier, but we just found out through some inside information. And you know how Jerry is; he wants to get the media going. So I guess they didn't say, "Hey, uh, this was for the Tyron deal." I think Shoddy is just trying to keep a lot of things secretive, and that way the opponents don't know what we're doing or what we're brewing with or what we're cooking with. Um, I personally think Dallas, instead of that cornerback that they got, Shamar James, I thought that linebacker that they got from Florida, I think they should have got Shadur Sanders. That would have shook the whole NFL up right there. Because then you would have had Joe Milton and Shadur Sanders. Why not? I'd rather have them than the third string quarterback that they got now. And right now he's a fifth string quarterback. So why not bring in Shadur as your third string? Let him and Joe Milton battle it out. And if Dak goes down, you got that insurance right there. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people are sleeping on Shadur. He's going to prove something wrong to the haters. So y'all watch out for Shadur. Um, there was a couple more things I can't think of off the top of my head. But yeah, I'm trying to get some more people to come in with me so we can create content here in West Texas. As you see, we got a start. You know what I'm saying? I just went to the Cowboys store, bought a bunch of stuff that I thought looked cool, and hung it all up. You got, I got the little horse right there with the old school vibe, established 1960. Hung a couple stars up. It's probably backwards because it's a video, but this used to be my recording studio, which it still is, 316 Records. I still do the Christian music sometimes, but um, I don't know. I just always wanted to do a Dallas Cowboys podcast. I'm always posting about it on Facebook, and always I've been a Cowboy fan my whole life. And you know what they say: if you want to do something, believe in God, and God will help you fulfill all your dreams. That's why He says faith without works is dead. If you don't do something that God has given you a gift to do, He's going to give your talent to someone else that wants to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I just love the Lord because He gives us all free will to choose, so many different things that we can do, so many avenues that we can do. But sometimes it's hard to put Him first in everything you do. And so you got to check yourself. And here lately, I've been just going through some battles, man, going through some battles. Just like anybody I know out there right now, if you're going through a battle, um, reach out to me, inbox me. I'd love to pray with you. I would like to fellowship with you, maybe even get you plugged into a local church here in Amarillo where you can thrive with you or your family. Because this is more than just football. This is about Christ and the Cowboys and family. You know what I'm saying? It's not just one thing. We got to have balance in life, y'all. And I know that the Lord wants us to fulfill our dreams. I know in the Lord's heart, we're His children. He wants to give us the desires of our hearts, and He wants to give us. He just doesn't want us to live a boring Christianity life. You know, we can still have fun without the drinking, without the drugs, without the going out to the bars. You know, you can be a Christian and still do music, and you can still do podcasts. And man, it's just been a journey. I'm 44 years old now, and I ain't got nothing else better to do than sit here and do a podcast. But I appreciate y'all for watching and tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, follow, spread it to your friends. And then if you want to get on the podcast, holla at your boy. Inbox me. Go Cowboys.